Okay, this is the tricky bit. I set up everything to work in the scene, and now I'm just doing something to remember. So in motor, invector motor, what did I change? I changed the locomotion type to hook shots. I added that. We added a bool somewhere here. Internal bool hook shot. Get set. That's for adding to be referenced somewhere else. At some point, I want to switch off the physics, but that's later. Okay, in public virtual bool update motor, we've added hook control at the end. In move character, if hook shot is available, we return. Again, so that was blue. Check slope limit we don't care about. Rotate position we don't care about. We don't care about any of the rotations. Now, again, control jump behavior. If not jumping, return. If is hook shot, return. So if it's hook shot, we get out. Air control, again, if is hook shot, return. So we're trying to switch off any behavior that's to do with the hook shot in any of the other moves, so we don't end up going all over the place and having all sorts of problems. Now, if hook control, if not hook shot return, we've also got these two. I don't know if we really need them. To set is hook shot true, hook shot false. And we could put here something to do with setting velocity to 0 somewhere, but we'll put that later. Let's just check for any more. And that's that for the motor. So let's just go over the motor one more time. So in motor, we've done a locomotion type hook shot, comma. Right. Next. Should be this. We've got balls as jumping, as strafing, as grounded. But the key one is hook shot. There we go. Is hook shot, capital H, capital S, get set. And keep going. Okay, update motor. In the motor is virtual function. We put hook control, brackets, semicolon. And then in move character, we put a check, but if hook is hook shot, then we don't do any of the movement. We do some of it, but not very much. Okay. And again, not checks up limit, we don't care about. We don't care about rotates. We control jump. If it's a hook shot, we're not going to jump properly. Air control. If it's hook shot, then we just get out of it. We've got hook control, doesn't really do anything. It's a dummy command at the moment. And these two, I don't think we really need them. And I think that's it. One last check. That's that. So that was the motor. Now into controller. What we got it was straight into jump. So it's not checking. If it's jump, then we set the hook shot to false. So in this one, we're making sure that we switch off the hookshot if people start pressing the buttons. So what we're looking for the switch off hook by find hook. So on jump, we set it is hookshot capital H capital S false. Then purple virtual hookshot full value. So we can set true or false. So we can call hookshot and then we can set it to true or false. So is hookshot true? Is hookshot false? Then we've just got a little bit of an animation. We don't really need it, but it's not going to be able to do it. If we're jumping, switch off hookshot. So let's just look at that again. So we could have the function hookshot brackets false there. Is fine. It's just a hard switch. And this is all going to be referred to later in the input. Aha, yeah, so here's the core stuff. So we've got input handles, and we've got hook input. So in this hook input, if we get jump input, we set hookshot false. If we get strafe input, we set it false. If we get key down, sprint input, then it's false. If we get mouse button walk 2, which is the right mouse button, then we set it to true. We also could put in here key down A, WASD. So if input.key on quotes A, we do that now. Copy, paste. Quotes A. Not sure it's cats or not, but I'm going to say it's cats. W. Paste. Paste. Could really do with ASD. Okay, hopefully that's not broken. I'll say. So that's cool. Camera input we don't care about. We've taken out the other references for hookshot because they're all put into the hook input function. So let's just do a quick. Oh yeah, we've got October here. What we've got? Oh yeah, I'm going to put in. So let's search for October. Yeah, hook input. Oh, yeah, they're all out. And then let's check for hook as well. Hook. So hook input. There's a lot of things I took out. A lot of things in the hook input function. We need no semicolon at the end. Okay, and that's that. That's pretty much it. Let's give it a run, see if it works. And that was in the input system. Anyway, I think that's enough. Whether or not it works is another matter. So that was just a quick memory check for invector motor, invector controller, and invector input. And in the motor, what do we change? We put hookshot into the locomotion type. We put a bool is hookshot get set. And then in update motor we do hook control. Then on move character we check to see if is hookshot enabled or not. Don't care about slope, we don't care rotate. On control jump, jumping, and if it's hookshot return, air control again. If you're hookshot, we don't want to do anything to do with their air control, we've got our own stuff to do. Then hook control, and these two are not really needed. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that was motor, and then in controller we have a public virtual void hookshot with a bool value. Is hookshot equals value. Jump. When we jump, I want hookshot to be set as false. If we're sprinting, I want it to be false. That's just hookshot. Hookshot jump, we didn't bother with jumping. Sorry, yeah, sprinting. And then there's not a lot in here, is there? This is the controller. So in the controller, as far as I can see, what we really need is just to declare the hookshot. That's all we're doing in here. I'm not even sure that's even needed, but it's copying a sprint and a jump, so we're just doing what they do. Right, and then in the input, basically we just need a hook input, and the definition of the hook input is just all the keys. We're going to cc.hookshot false and then set true. So basically we're accessing the controller through the input. The input goes into the controller and sets the hookshot to various state, whether it's enabled or not enabled. Right, okay, I think that's everything.